So, Gaffer, an excellent 3 points and the performance we really needed in front of our home fans this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought it was good from start to finish. Controlled the game, which was important. We knew that they'd want a reaction from their loss in midweek, so we knew early doors, they'd come with something, and it was important that we matched, and if not bettered, their intensity, and just made sure that we landed on second ball to take that little bit of fight out of them. And I think, getting the first goal was important. We talked about it. We worked on crossing and finishing on Thursday night because we felt it was an avenue. We felt they lost their previous game through balls into the box and stuff like that. So we worked on that, and obviously we talked about defensively, when they do drop, and Bradders took his goal really well in terms of that sort of moment as well. So, but the boys are really good. It's been, like I say, it's been a gruelling sort of quarter of the season. The boys have done really well, and I think today sort of topped off. We were disappointed last week against Biggleswade in the league, but today, we were at, look, we're not at our best, but we were a bit more fluid than we have been, which was important. And we scored some really good goals as well, some real good team goals. So look, it's pleasing. We wanted the 3 points and we've got them.
And 4 different goal scorers as well. That's always good to see, and goals from across the pitch too.
Yeah, we've talked about it because at this moment in time, there's 2 or 3 teams in the league that have a person that is a regular scorer. We are sort of spreading it around the team, and but at the end of the day, look, Bradders has got a good amount of goals. He's on his way, heading towards 10. We've got players that are on sort of 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and it is spread around the team. But it's a team game, and look, if we're waiting for both Ethans, Jonesy to come back, Myro, we'll Tamani as an example, like in terms of goals, we've got goals in us, and slowly but surely we'll be scoring more goals, I'm sure.
And a very impressive debut for Ethan McLeod as well.
Yeah, no, I thought he was fantastic. I thought he hasn't played much football, so I spoke to him this morning and said I was going to start him, and the idea was maybe to come on for 30 minutes, but we just had that little inkling that he's quality in the final third. He's good, he's composed. He's been at Wolves most of his life, so he's got that sort of final third nous, which we've been missing. And I think he set Dom's up, he set Fletcher's up, Jesse's up as well. So look, he's had a fantastic debut. But at half time, we said to him and a few others, we have this sort of mentality at the minute that if we score a goal or we're winning, we've done enough, and it's trying to sort of break that sort of mentality of it's not enough. And we went out in second half. Like I said, the boys have done well second half. Created some stuff, took control of the game. I thought the subs coming on were very good. I thought Sam and Fletch were fantastic. I thought George come on with Duzzer and done well in there, and I thought Coyley was a bag of tricks and slowed the game down and upped the pace when he wanted to, and sort of dictated for 10-15 minutes as well. And like Myro just worked. The boys have worked so hard today, and that's the standard of work rate that we need. And I've said that to them, and I know it's running until you're exhausted, but that's what we need.
And we've got no midweek game, which is probably needed, and then we look to Banbury on Saturday.
Yeah. Look, we get a chance now to enjoy tonight. It's a quarter of the season in. We're in. I'm not going to say we're in a position that we didn't think we'd be in. A lot has gone on at the football club in the summer. I know I keep referring to it, but a lot has gone on. There's so many changes that have happened. And if someone would have said, would be 4th after 15 games, we would have 100% took it. There's so much more to give from this side, and I'm always stressing, and today the atmosphere was better than it has been. But I'm still sort of stressing that this is a work in progress. There's so much more to come from this group. It is a young team, and it is something different probably from past seasons in terms of the average age of the side, and we're working, they're working, they're playing for the football club, they're playing for the badge, and we're enjoying what we're doing. But even at the end of the game, we've come in and I've had sort of a debrief for a couple of minutes, and there's still that air of there's so much more from us. So it's not a full-on celebration. It's sort of like, you know, we can do better, and I think that is the big thing for us at the minute. We know we can do better. You know, we're hoping it's the next game and the next game, but it's to come, and I think if we're patient with this group and we keep supporting, because I know at times negativity does affect the boys, they're young lads, but we just need to keep strong with this group. And again, I'll say like I did when I first come in, like this, the fans need to stick by the boys for this season and just encourage them, because there's going to be so many ups and downs. There's been some downs already, but the boys are where they are, and you know, I spoke to some fans at the end of last weekend, and you know, he's mentioned the home form, but we have actually only lost 2 league games at home, you know, and you know, we've only got 1 more before we go into December. We want to make this a fortress, and it will come, but we're slowly building, and we're building in the right direction.
Well done today, and thanks for your time.
Cheers.